The Nigeria-America Football Association is shifting the narrative to ensure that more girls play the sports with the introduction of Gridiron Gems with the theme, "She Huddles, She Wins."
Thank you for coming here.
The aim is to engage girls from grassroots to elite level while creating an environment where women can lead, excel and shape their own narratives through sport.
We are just building a platform around what we've been passionate about, and it's, empowering individuals to the game of American football. That's been the mission for NAFA since we started, and we are continuing to drive that mission and our vision, now with the Gems to expose 150,000 girls to actively play the sport in Nigeria. And Ma, like you noted, with that number, we can't have a female Super Bowl here in Nigeria, about a year ago, I had an ongoing battle with the the MD of NBA Nigeria, and I told her, look, Ma, in 2 years, American football will be bigger than basketball in Nigeria. They laughed, and I said, it's easy, and you see it's going to happen. We might not beat soccer, but we would definitely be close.
And there's no better way to achieve this than engaging experts who are leaders in their own field to set the pace for the girls.
In the space of sports administration, be it as an athlete, as a coach, as one who is involved in leadership, in governance, we cannot run away from inequality, biases, discrimination. But you see, those are the things that propel us. Those are the things that give us the energy to succeed. I've been involved in football administration for a very long time, both as a reporter, as an athlete, and now as an administrator. I know the hurdles. I know the banana peels. I know the challenges. We have women in governance now, in sports governance. We have women in leadership. We have women heading corporates. It was never like that before. They didn't have to, it wasn't handed to them on a platter of gold, which is why I'm going to talk to women. We have to be women for women. A lot of the time, we climb the ladder, we are the one to knock it off. We don't want another woman to climb off it. But now, we have to instill in our young ones that you climb the ladder, be the reason why that ladder stays up. Be the one holding it up and encouraging others to climb. Be the voice for them. Be the one who inspires them. Be the one that creates a relationship with them. You cannot be a leader without followership. They are following today, they are going to become leaders tomorrow. So it's very important to show them that example, to show them that pathway of diligence, of hard work, of the will to win, of the influence, of making them, exposing them to things that can shape their minds in a positive way, of things that can give them that drive, the will to win. Let us be the one.
When you talk about girls or women coming from position of power, and we are talking about empowerment, and we are saying, how does empowerment look like? So we say that empowerment is not just skills, it is systemic support. When we talk about empowerment in this country, it's not grinding machine or sewing machine. You get, it's more than that. It's a systemic support. It gives you access, in the case of sports, training spaces, mentors who understand gender-specific struggles. Like when you groom or mentor your referees or those lines women, those that are in charge, you make sure they really understand what we are talking about. They should not bring their biases. Women cannot do this. Yeah, you're a girl, you're not supposed to do that. They're already grounded in what, gender specific struggles are. Some of us, we understood it, and that's why we're very firm in supporting programs or initiatives that advance the cause of women and girls. We should attend workshops to have a better understanding, because you will be the one, you are the coach and the mentor, so they may not understand clearly. So it is the duty, the responsibility of the coaches to bring it down for them. So you, the coach, you should know better.
This is more than just American football. It's about empowering women and building a strong, supportive community from health to finance.
We know flag football is about exercising, and it's also a team sport, and then sleep, mental health, and stress management. So all these things all together, flag football brings them in, interestingly. And so these things help to prevent these diseases that you have mentioned. Example, exercising. We know you're supposed to exercise. WHO has said about 150 minutes in a week to exercise. And this exercising reduces, the risk of disease, those kind of diseases that you have said, and also including heart diseases, diabetes, and breast cancer by about 20%. So you see, diet as well. When women come together to exercise, initially you exercise and then start thinking, how can I make my, how can I walk better? How can I do this better? And then your coach or someone around you, like, you have to eat better. And when you're eating better for your sport, to improve your endurance and things, you're also eating better for yourself, your wellness, to prevent those diseases that you're talking about. Social connectedness as well.
Unity is celebrating your diversity. And when you look at a team, it's a team of people with diverse expertise or areas of strength. So what your goalkeeper needs, so I'm using soccer, sorry NAFA, what your goalkeeper needs as their strength and their skill is totally different from what your striker needs. So if we were all goalkeepers, we would never score a goal. And the same thing actually in work and in business. So you want to celebrate, recognize the diversity, and respect everybody for their own strengths. Also ensuring that you help build leadership in everyone.
Coaches are the direct line managers to the athletes. So they should establish a kind of atmosphere that the athletes can confide in them. More often than not, you see coaches using foul languages on these athletes. They talk to them anyhow, so they are not their friends. So when they have issues, they find it difficult to confide in the coaches. So coaches should provide a support line for them. And like I've always advocated, that whenever we bring the athletes together, more often than not, emphasis are on winning laurels, competitions and all of that. We should always have mentorship sessions for them, whereby diverse topics that relate to their health are discussed. For instance, we want to teach them about measures against unwanted pregnancy. We want to teach them first aid management. We want to teach them diverse topics on health and hair-related matter. That even before the doctors come around, because more often than not, for instance, most sports are injury prone. So there's no reason why we should not teach them measures that they can even attend to themselves and stay healthy even before medical practitioners are invited.
How much impact is this program expected to have on the girls outside of playing sports?
The impact is multifaceted, right? Because once you impact a girl, you impact a nation, right? So we're talking about breaking intergenerational like poverty, right? And lifting people out of communities, depraved communities. So yeah, the impact is gigantic, right? We're talking about affecting national development, socioeconomic indices. So to people it looks like it's just sports. No, it's not. It's a platform for change, right? It's a platform for development. It's a platform for leadership. And that's how leaders are born. Typically, it's on a sports field. Like we heard here today, right? All the CEOs, what do we all have in common? We played sports at a young age. So what Babsy and his team are doing at Gidiron Gems is so impactful for our young ladies. What it's opening them up to is structure. And that's something that sports does for anyone. Sports gives you discipline and structure because you have to do all the training and all of that. And when this is instilled in women or even boys, even from a very young age, what it does is that they build very disciplined lives, very structured lives. It helps them in even their career decisions. Sports helps you to be very attentive to your time management. It helps them with leadership because they're playing in a team and one person has to take leadership position. And so that's what sports does. And I'm just very pleased and very excited that we have this initiative in Nigeria to help our young girls.
I know Gidiron Gems has so much to offer, and just building them up as student athletes, because it's so important as an athlete, how to navigate, also how to handle your emotions. Are you a good team player? Do you have soft skills? And those skills, you need to learn how to relate to people. You need to learn how to also channel your emotions and your energy into something great. Like I said when I was on the panel, is turn your pain into power. How can you be powerful in your little circle on the field, catching that football, scoring a touchdown? Like, how can you turn what you're feeling inside to make an impact on the game and also an impact in your life? So I know that's what Gidiron Gym is going to focus on, is instilling soft skills and just making all around young girls powerful.
And what are the lessons the girls are taking away from this event?
Speak out. So if you have something you want to do, you're really interested in, you should speak out, because you don't know if that's what's going to get you to higher places. Originally, I didn't actually like any, I was not really active in some sports, but when they introduced flag football to our school, I was really paying attention, and it really got me active in at least a sport. And what I would encourage others to do is that once you find your passion, always go for it, because it can actually take you so many places, and do not allow anybody to pull you down, no matter what.
I normally play football, normal football, but this one, it gave me the, the morale to play it more and more, because my father normally plays football, he's a footballer, and my mother too, she's a runner, but she quit, so it gave me this thing to follow that passion. And what I think from this is I should make it more, because I learned that these things can help you in so many life, abroad, things like that. So I encourage people to play more and more.
Okay, so in this program, I learned that the basics and what it's all about, and we should always follow our goals and the passions. Like how she said earlier, if you see your passion, don't just surpass it. Follow the passion and because the game can take you places. That's what my coach was telling me.
The Gidiron Gems Clinic is very vital because it helps us, it educates us. Yesterday we had a clinic. We had coaches from other countries come to train us, teach us how to be better flag football players, how to be better women. And this particular one that we're having today is helping us also to get better. They taught us a lot about finance, how to grow as individuals, how to grow as women in sports, how to grow as athletes. So we are very grateful to Gidiron, to NAFA Gems, to NAFA Flag Football altogether, and we hope that they will continue to help us to get to the highest level attainable.
With the partnership of the NFL franchise, Nigeria America Football Association is gunning for a strategic plan that will actively engage 150,000 girls in the game. sponsor the Nigeria female flag football national team to the 2028 Olympic Games in Los Angeles while expanding the program to neighboring countries.